Every trophy Chelsea has ever won. It all started in 1955 when Chelsea shocked English football by winning the First Division, their first ever league title. That same year, they also lifted the FA Charity Shield, planting the seeds of a club that would one day dominate globally. Over a decade later, in 1967, Chelsea added their first League Cup, EFL Cup, showcasing the squad's growing stature. Then in 1970 came a historic FA Cup triumph, an iconic, bruising final against Leeds United that cemented Chelsea's reputation as warriors on the pitch. In 1971, Chelsea conquered Europe for the first time, winning the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. It was their first continental title, and a signal that the Blues could shine on the European stage. After a difficult period, Chelsea fought their way back by winning the Second Division in 1984, returning to the top flight with grit. And in 1986, they claimed the full Members' Cup, a domestic competition born from the European ban of English clubs. In 1989, they once again won the Second Division, reaffirming their rise, proving giants don't remain on the ground forever. They followed it in 1990 with another full Members' Cup, their second. Then came the turning point. In 1997, Chelsea lifted the FA Cup, their first major trophy in nearly 3 decades. The floodgates opened. In 1998, they captured the EFL Cup, reclaimed European glory with another UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, and followed it with their first UEFA Super Cup, defeating Real Madrid. The millennium began with silver. In 2000, Chelsea won the FA Cup and added the FA Community Shield to their growing cabinet. It was in 2005, under Jose Mourinho, that Chelsea exploded into the elite. That year, they won the Premier League, ending a 50-year wait, alongside the EFL Cup and the Community Shield. The dynasty had begun. In 2006, they retained the Premier League, dominant, clinical, untouchable. They successfully established themselves as a top club in England. 2007 brought another FA Cup and another EFL Cup, with Chelsea firmly becoming the team to beat. A true London representative. In 2009, they lifted another FA Cup and a Community Shield, setting the tone for another golden run after missing out on the Premier League. 2010 saw Chelsea secure the Premier League and FA Cup double under Carlo Ancelotti, one of the most complete domestic seasons in club history. And then came 2012, the greatest night in Chelsea history. The Blues lifted their first UEFA Champions League title in Munich after a dramatic penalty shootout against Bayern. That same year, they also claimed the FA Cup. In 2013, Chelsea added the UEFA Europa League, proving their European credentials once again. In 2015, they returned to domestic dominance, winning the Premier League and the EFL Cup, this time under Mourinho's second reign. In 2017, Antonio Conte brought the Premier League back to Stamford Bridge with a record-breaking season. The 2018 FA Cup followed, defeating Manchester United in the final. Eden Hazard's penalty was enough to secure the title for the Blues. And in 2019, Chelsea lifted the UEFA Europa League again, this time in a resounding win over Arsenal. In 2021, a new generation of heroes delivered a second Champions League, beating Manchester City in the final. The Blues followed up with the UEFA Super Cup and their long-awaited first-ever FIFA Club World Cup, completing their international trophy haul. And finally, in 2025, Chelsea added one more to the collection, the UEFA Conference League, becoming the first team to win all 3 current UEFA club competitions, Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League.